Nerdburger here, and I'm joined by Pickle for this very exciting video because he wouldn't sit still on the floor, and we're going to do a thrift haul today. It's been a long time since I've done a thrift haul for a few reasons. Everyone in Melbourne thrifts, that's where I live, and it's really hard to find anything. T-shirts, there's like resellers everywhere that sell vintage toys and t-shirts, so the thrift stores just get picked clean, so that never happens. Also, I'm trying to buy a house at the moment with Liam, so we're trying to sell some things we already own to get some money towards a house deposit and kind of cultivate what we already cultivate. I don't know if that's the right word. I feel like that's when you grow plants, but anyway, we're trying not to buy as much and selling some stuff. So the things that I found had to be things I really needed, or creme of the cropped, or things that I'm adding to an already great collection. So of course there's some McDonald's in there, and there's some most definite 90s toys because that's the kind of trash human I am. So, without further ado, Pickle and I will show you the very first item. First of all, I've got this magical plate, ooh, full of treasures, but we're gonna tip off the treasures, and I'm gonna show you the plate, but it's not a plate, surprise! It's actually a frisbee from 1976. This is a McDonald's 1976 frisbee. It is so beautiful. It's been sitting on my thingy, what do you call this, shelves, for a long time, so you probably see it in the background, but now it gets its moment in the sun. It has a beautiful old school illustration of Hamburglar when he had the long pointy nose, and when it flies through the air, I believe it looks like they're doing cartwheels, which is very, very fun. And it also has tiny little, is this upside down? Tiny little M's all the way around embossed into it, which is so beautiful. Will I ever use it to frisbee? No, I just use it for, you know what? Let's give vicariously. Let's do it. It's Friday. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna frisbee this and regret it for the rest of my life. I didn't like doing that at all. I've been really obsessed with Christmas my whole life, and the thing that reminds me of Christmas is childhood, right? And my childhood tree, this is a weird segue, but just go with it, right? So on my childhood tree, I had a lot of 1960s and 70s ornaments because that's what my parents kind of grew up with, and then through my years, I didn't get to keep them because they're still on my parents' tree. So I've been looking at op shops for old school Christmas ornaments, and I found some, and I've also been making some, and I'm hoping to do a tutorial on how to make one. But here we are. These look like they would be late 70s, early 80s. I really like it, the vinyl faced Santa, and they always had pipe cleaners around them. Pipe cleaner ornaments, they're known as. This one's a little chubby glittery one. This one's like a velvety one, and he has a little belt buckle. And this guy is a Hong Kong ornament. It doesn't have a year on it, but it's like a little vinyl snowman. And even though it doesn't snow in Australia ever, or where I live anyway, I've never seen snow, I think I've told you this before. The other thing on that disc was something Goosebumps related, which is very exciting because I never find anything Goosebumps. I think the only Goosebumps things I've ever found are the books, some of the tapes, and my friend Bjorn gave me some of the cool Goosebumps puppets that came out from Pizza Hut. Don't score me if that's wrong, but I found something on my very, very own, and it is a Goosebumps yo-yo. This is from 1996. I think it has the guy from One Day at Horrorland, please correct me if I'm wrong, on the front, and I believe this is glow in the dark to some extent, and it has the Goosebumps logo on the back, including the big G, and the string is still very much attached. It's still usable. I'll show you some footage of me yo-yoing shortly, but I absolutely love it. I never find anything Goosebumps, as I said, and I've just been proudly displaying it on the shelf behind me in my spooky section with Scooby-Doo. I thought that was a good place to put it. I just realized that everything in this video is a toy, so if you're not into toys, you're probably not gonna like this thrift haul, but you might like this thrift haul and learn a little something about 1990s toys, or perhaps 2006 toys of your childhood icons. This is Steve Irwin. For those of you that are young, perhaps you don't know him, but this man changed how the whole world saw crocs, how important Australian animal conservation is, and changed my life. He's the reason I became a veterinary nurse. I wanted to be just like Steve Irwin, and I absolutely love him. And I got this action figure finally. It's from 2006. It talks, so we'll do that for you now.
G'day, I'm Steve Irwin, and I work at the greatest place on earth, the Australia Zoo.
I miss him very much, so it's kind of sad to hear his voice, but also makes me happy that his legacy is living on. And I got this for my bathroom because when I move into my new house, I want to have a Steve Irwin themed bathroom. I know that's crazy, but I'm going to have like jungle wallpaper, and there's going to be crocs everywhere and plants everywhere. Liam has agreed to this. This is not just me. We're both happy with a Steve Irwin bathroom, and I have this little croc, and Liam jimmied it up because it's a little bit old now, so he can't lift his arms up as well, but I can actually get him to hold or with a little bit of work, he's crocodile. I always feel so sad when I see kids selling toys at the market, like selling their childhood toys, and they're like, I'm grown up now, I don't need them. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna regret it, and you're gonna have to buy them all back at a 34-year-old, and you won't be able to buy a house for an age just because you'll be too busy buying toys. But that's okay, you'll sort your stuff out. But anyway, it makes me real sad, but also I really wanted this Godzilla. So we bought it off a kid at the market, and he's gonna be real sad that he doesn't own this soon. Yeah, so it has no dating, it has no information on him, so if you know where this Godzilla's from, let me know. I think it's probably an off-brand little Godzilla fellow, but he's orange, and he has green spikes, dark green spikes. He had a little bit of texture on his feet, so I think the little fellow had been coloured in by the boy, and I just absolutely love him. He sits up with my plants in the window, and makes my plants seem a little bit cool, a little bit hip, and his tail's also moves, which is cool, so you can balance him and make the plants fit in the display if you want to display your Godzilla with plants. It cost me $3. It was a good deal. That silly kid, he's gonna regret that. Not once but twice did I buy a toy for a small child, but I don't feel as bad because that small child was like 10, right? And this is a small soldier from the movie Small Soldiers, which I absolutely love. We have quite a big collection of them, actually. I'm very proud of it. Anyway, it was weird that this little kid had a small soldier, right? It would have to belong to his dad, because you couldn't go and buy a small soldier toy unless you bought it on eBay and then later regretted it. So I bought this small soldier, not feeling as bad because it's probably his dad's, and needed a little bit of work. We had to repaint his shoes and things, and he really had to be cleaned. He was super dirty. It cost me $2, and he's super cool because he does this. Wah! He turns into a pew-pew, and you can see his face in the pew-pew finder, and then it's kind of creepy because his head's back there, and he has this weird broken back scenario going on, but I really like it. And pya, shwa, pwa. Is that not cool? I could do that for 10 hours, and I'm not gonna lie, I probably have done that for 10 hours. Small soldier, couple of bucks, needs a bit more of a repaint on the front, but other than that, he's real pretty. What a handsome fellow. Pya, pya. Oh, let me introduce you to the reason why my hair is now back to its natural color pink. It's this fellow. It's a rust troll. Let's check his little bot. No, it's not on his bumps, and it seems weird. Here we go. It's from... It doesn't have a date. Well, that's just awkward because I've been looking at a troll's bum. But it's an original troll. It's a rust troll. You can tell by the colour of the eyes and also that it says rust on it. You know, so that's two good indicators. My favourite and only brand of troll that I collect. And he's just a dapper little fellow. He looks like he's a rad dude from the 90s. He has really cool 90s shorts, which I recently got a cool pair of that's like blue with triangles all over it, which is cool. I can match my troll completely. He has a cool green shirt made from that old surfboard material and a cool pattern. And he had a beautiful pink hair. And I saw this and I was like, gosh, I miss my pink hair. And voila, we're back to pink. And yes, I bought this off a strange lady at the market and it was $4. And I feel like that's a good deal. And it's the only plush-bodied vinyl-headed troll I have. And for those of you playing along at home, we've been here for 5-6 years now, right? Talking on YouTube. Every time I buy a toy, I talk about how much I like vinyl-headed plush-bodied toys. Because you can sit them down and they're also cuddly and you have a nice time with them. Good work, little troll. We should name him. Hey guys, in the comments down below, name this little fellow for me. Whoever gets the most up thumbs on the name they come up with will name it. So don't make it a rude word either. Now you're gonna make it a rude word. You guys are so predictable sometimes. And finally, this last item comes with a little bit of a backstory because we had a terrible day. We nearly bought a house and then things fell through and I was feeling so poo-poo, so upset. I couldn't even get out of bed. I was so upset. So Liam hired a car and we drove way out to the suburbs. And there in the suburbs, we went to an op shop, and in that op shop was one of my holy grails, something I'd only ever seen online, something I never ever thought I would actually own in my entire life. It's a Babysitter's Club portable cassette player. But this is an ultimate holy grail for Babysitter's Club collectors, more than the dolls, more than the board games, or probably not as much as the mail away collectible things like part of the fan club, but it's still right up there. It's got the Babysitter's Club logo on the speaker. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And it has super cool 90s colors of like blue and purple and these bright yellow buttons, little volume knob there. You can have a mic in there and a tape so you can record your own things. And look at that graphic design on the front, the squiggles and little stars and polka dots. That's my dream. This is my dream portable cassette player from 1992. It's from Playtech and it's the most beautiful thing I own in my house. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I own it. Let's open it just for fun. Oh! So that's everything Pickle and I have found in the op shops lately. Is he cleaning himself? Look how chill this cat is. Hello. So that's what we've found lately. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry it's been a hot minute since we've done a thrift video, but I haven't really been thrifting. So hopefully, because, you know, I'm really quite in a thrifting mood, I can find some more treasures and, you know, not buy a house because I'll be spending all my money on stuff. But that's okay. I hope you guys are having a great week. Let me know what we're going to name the troll in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys again real soon. Ta-ta! Bye from Poo Poo. That's his nickname, by the way, Piggly Poo. Poo Poo.